Hello everyone, how are we all today? It's a beautiful day in Sydney and we decided today for lunch we'll have a Kerala style fish coconut curry, and for that we need to marinate the fish first. I have 400 grams of Basa fillets here. We're going to marinate that with half a teaspoon of turmeric, half a teaspoon of hot chili powder and a pinch of salt. The marination will be about 10 minutes and then it will be ready for cooking. Let's start our fish curry. For that I've got the pan heated up with coconut oil. We will need to use coconut oil for Kerala style dishes, and the oil needs to be heated up before we start our tempering. The oil is nice and hot now, so we add our mustard first. You can see it starting to crackle. Then we add ginger. Then we add it was garlic and then ginger. Then we add our green chilies. Bring our curry leaves in. It's going to, when you're adding curry leaves, be careful, it's going to splutter. The garlic and the chili, the garlic's been crushed and the chili's been slit before adding it in. It just gives extra flavor if you do these steps. I've just done that, as you can see. Now I'm going to add the onions. As always, we add a little bit of like a pinch of salt with the onion so it can fry a little bit faster. We are ready to add our tomatoes now. And just give it about 2 minutes so the tomatoes can all get mashed up nicely. Let's start adding our powders now. First is 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, one tablespoon of hot chili powder, one teaspoon of cumin powder, and 1 teaspoon of coriander powder. Give all the masalas a good stir, and this will have to fry for at least 2 to 3 minutes so the raw smell of the masala will go away, otherwise there will be a very strong masala smell. Our masala is nicely fried now. How you can tell that is, you can see the oils coming out of the side. That's a sign to say the raw smell of the masala has gone. Now to these I'm going to add some water. The water can be as much as you want or as little, depending on how watery or how your gravy needs to be. So I'm going to add a little bit more of water to my one. Time for our star ingredient to go in, the fish. So I'm adding it one by one. Fish doesn't have to cook for very long, so this is just Basa. I would say, like, I wouldn't cook more than 4 to 5 minutes. So I'm just going to add them all in. Give it a stir. I'm just going to actually make it cook on the one side first, and then I can give it a stir. So just going to cover it and then check it in about 3 minutes. Okay, I think our fish will be ready to turn around, so I'm just going to do that now. Give it a flip very gently, like so. It's a very delicate process because I'm using Basa fillets and they're very thin fish. But if you use, say, salmon or a thicker variety, it'll be much easier. For me, it's a little bit harder. So I'm going to let this on the other side for about a couple of minutes now. Okay, time to add our coconut milk. So I'm just going to do that now. Don't cook the coconut milk too much because it can sort of give a overcooked smell. So this is how you add the coconut milk. And basically, once this is kind of done, I'll give you about 3 minutes, I would say, and we can switch the flame off. We don't want to boil the coconut milk or anything like that, so the freshness of the coconut can be tasted. This curry will be very nice with the lemon rice that I made yesterday. You know why? Because it's got a sourness. The lemon rice has got a sour taste to it, and the fish curry and the lemon rice would be a great combination. You can't have it with of course you can have it with the plain rice, but if you have leftover lemon rice from yesterday, great combination. Time to switch off the stove, I think. Let's check it. And yes, you can see all the oil on the sides are oozing out, which is an indication that the curry is now ready. We can switch it off, garnish it with some coriander and serve it with rice or the lemon rice that we made yesterday. Full string of fresh curry leaf to this. What this does is gives the full flavor, and I'll leave that for about 5 minutes and then transfer it to a dish. Okay, we are doing our final touch here. Garnish it with coriander. And voila, it's about ready. We can transfer it to a dish in a minute. Enjoy. Give me your feedback, everyone. I'd love to hear from you. Just let me know, good, bad, ugly, it doesn't matter. I would love to hear from you. Send me pictures if you've cooked any of my dishes. Let me know if it's easy to follow. Thank you again. Enjoy your fish curry.